Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here to do the last 2 weeks of February General Tarot Forecast. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. All my information is in the description box below, so you can get a personal reading from me if you like. However, my readings on YouTube and Instagram are general. If this doesn't resonate for any reason though, just check out your moon or rising signs for additional information. I find especially the moon sign is really, really helpful. It does indicate more to your emotional world. All right, Capricorn, what is going on for the last 2 weeks, 15th to the 29th of February? What's going on for Capricorn? All right, so we have a 6-card reading today, bottom of the deck card for general energy. And as always, I will lift these up to the camera and look at them with you. You've been having like super solid readings lately. Guys, it's super exciting. Look at all this pentacle energy. You guys are on fire, like not in a bad way. Like you guys really have it on lock. You're really positioned for a great deal of success here, guys. Second chance at something. Bottom of the deck energy here is, judgment. This is the calling or your call card. This is where you truly belong. You have a second chance at something here, is essentially what this is saying. Or you're looking at something in a different way that you're going to accept or be okay with something being revealed about yourself here. You could be in a position to also be a hero for yourself or someone else here as well. This definitely has to do with between you and at least one other person, because we are looking at a 2. But yeah, judgment is very, very exciting. There is a brand new life. There's a whole possible soul journey for you. Or like I said, this could indicate a calling for you guys. So here we have Chariot representing the situation for you for the last 2 weeks of the month, Capricorn. Absolutely gorgeous energy. This is a major victory card. This is really coming out on top, feeling super confident, feeling as though, everything is balanced out, the light and the dark sides. We could be looking at the home in a very strong way. It does sit atop this really gorgeous and quite, let's be honest, wealthy or well-to-do 10 of Pentacles here. And, with Cancer ruling the Chariot, 4th house energy, we're looking at the home, right? We're looking at a victory within the home or about the home, long-term commitments, legacies. We could be looking at a marriage. We could be looking at least a very deep coupling or a major milestone within a long-term relationship. We could have issues or concerns around, or some of the terms around the Chariot could be, of course, the mother, moon, the emotions, initial triggers. This is initial traumas. But yeah, also because, again, it's sitting on top of the 10 of Pentacles, it could have to do with a legacy as well, right? Inheritance. This could be about grandparents, grandchildren. Very, very strong family unit card I'm seeing here as well, just again with these both together. And certainly in combination with the rest of the energies here. But glorious victory awaits you. Glorious victory is yours. You feel confident and competent here in this situation. I also suggest here that there's a really nice, quick, you're moving forward very confidently and quickly, possibly. And there could be travel here in the future to see grandparents or grandchildren or something having to do with those themes. Here is the reason. So there could be a younger water sign. This could be a child of yours, Capricorn. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. But if this is not about a child or it's not about you, if you have, say, some water in your own chart, this could have to do with a relationship or the way that you're speaking about a relationship. There is something fairly innocent about it, something very, very pure. Remember, she is quite young. It could be in the beginning stages if this is a love or romance situation for you. It does sit atop the 7 of Swords, which is very peculiar here. I would look at behavior. Now, if this is a relationship really of any sort, I would look at how is someone behaving, and how do you feel about their behavior, as opposed to strictly what they're saying, just because the Seven of Swords here can indicate a little bit of trickery, a little bit of gambling. Doesn't always necessarily have to be a bad thing. It does sit right between, for example, two really strong pentacle cards. So it could be an investment. It could be a gamble of an investment. It could even just be, you know, the beginning of a conversation necessarily with a loved one around a long-held belief or desire for this type of, you know, home or family unit, or, you know, a first home, first child, that type of thing. But essentially what's going on here is definitely based on love, definitely based on commitment. You know, I would just, be, like I said, beware that you're not fooling someone else or someone else isn't fooling you. Maybe don't put money down on anything right now. Maybe, you know, keep your money wrapped up and just look at some things. Get a second opinion. Look at something this week, get excited about it, look at it again next week when you're in a different frame of mind, see how you feel about it, that type of thing. But definitely something beginning, something that's probably very emotionally exciting for you. Beware, I would even say, again, of arguments or even indiscretion. Yeah, the Seven of Swords is right, especially right under the Page of Water, Page of Cups. You know, just make sure you're on the same page. Six of Pentacles in the recent past. So yeah, a really nice give and take. This is a strong bartering card. It could be that you have crafted something here, or you've bought something that's handcrafted, something that's very meaningful, something very valuable to you. Maybe it's not even for sale. Maybe you can't even get money for it, but its value or its sentimentality holds so much value to you. But a really strong bartering situation here. But essentially just feeling really balanced. If this is in the body, if this is in the home, this could be finance, investments. It does sit atop of the Knight of Pentacles as well. So it could be something that is accruing interest, something that there is an investment opportunity here and you're finally seeing some reward for that. Here is our really strong Ten of Pentacles, our really nice legacy card in the now, right? And like I said, it sits right below the Chariot. So something really fulfilling, you know, that's going on behind the scenes. Again, the only thing I would really watch for is how this other person is acting and how you're communicating about, not to sound trite, but being on the same page. It is a little bit tricky to see the Seven of Swords here. I'll get into that a little bit more in a moment because everything around it looks so sturdy and stable. Just beware here that you're not fooling yourself or tricking yourself. And certainly, I don't see you moving into, say, contract or obligations anytime soon either, but you're definitely thinking and planning long-term. Here is that tricky Seven of Swords. Again, not always bad. It does depend on the position. It does depend on what's around it. But this is your, you know, possible immediate future, right? So again, you know, really double check things, get a second opinion on things. That could be what this is about here as well. It's like you're excited about something, or, you know, you're ready to head in because it feels good, for example, but there's something that's questionable about this situation or person. And then here is the possible outcome. This is your nice sturdy Knight of Pentacles. So this is actually Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Cancer, something having to do with the mother-child, something having to do with parents, grandparents. Virgo energy is very healing, I want to mention as well. It's extremely nurturing. It does sort of, you know, in terms of sensuality or sexuality, it does sort of like pull that in, so it needs to be drawn out. There could be someone here who needs, you know, a little bit of a temptation or a little bit, you know, to draw themselves out of themselves here. You might need to make a first move, for example. But ultimately, this is a really gorgeous, logical energy. It's very practical. It's very down to earth. This is an honest energy. And they're extremely talented. So there's a lot of talent here as well. And like I said, it sits right below this gorgeous bartering or healthy give and take of the Six of Pentacles here. So it could be that you're doing business with this person, or this person could be talking to you, or you could be discussing an environment or a position where they could be working with their hands. They could be working on homemade items. It could be you, obviously. Again, we're dealing with a lot of earth energy, Capricorn. This could be, you could have Virgo in your own chart. This could be sort of doubling up as a message for you. Let's get an oracle card from our medicine card deck to polish off your reading for you. Overall, really nothing, you know, manic or upsetting or anything like that. Yeah, I would just say that make sure, especially with the Seven of Swords right beneath the Page of Cups, you know, make sure that you both have the same sense of humor about something. Make sure that you both find the same things funny. That you both want the same things. That you're able to be, say, innocent and sweet at the same time. And you're able to, I would say, take calculated risks. A little bit of a gambler, stepping outside. I mean, there is an element too. There could be an exciting element around the Seven of Swords that could be that you're stepping outside of what people expect of you, right? So there could be a little bit of excitement there. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be excitement. We have boundaries here with the armadillo, guys. So either boundaries are being knocked down, boundaries are built to be broken, boundaries are being put up this time. You know, at this time in order to protect something, protect a long-term vision. Like I said, there's a long-term, there's definitely a legacy issue here. So boundaries are really, really important no matter what is going on behind the scenes for you with regard to this reading, Capricorn. So I really hope this was helpful for you and that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you'll join me in the next video for your sign. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.